Hi Sagittarius, welcome to February 2019 Angel Reading and Energy Forecast. For those of you who are coming back, welcome. I'm so sorry I missed you in January. Lost my voice, was a busy time, and I heard a very clear message. Chill, take a break. So I did. I am back now. For those of you who are joining for the first time, I welcome you. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. And for all of you, please remember to show your love if you like my videos by liking, commenting, and sharing. So let's get to it. February is a great time of forward momentum as all the planets are moving forward, so no retrograde energy. And we're seeing some really nice energy that's kind of trickling down here. A little bit of advice in doing things in a new way for your love life and your personal growth, but ultimately there's some changes that want to enter your world. So let's get to it. Each of the readings will start with the first card, which is really just showing you what's coming up for you. It's kind of like a weather forecast, right? It's like I'm forecasting rain. Well, card number 2 can show you how to make the greatest potential of that. If it was spring, it might be plant your seeds, right? Maybe put things away. Well, you can either try to change the weather, which is kind of a power struggle and not really that easy, or you can make the best out of what's coming to you. So that's card number 2, giving you that advice. Finally, should you do so, the potential outcome. Okay, so for your overarching theme, and I should acknowledge we are going to do a reading for the arching theme, love, career, and personal growth. Not sure if I said that yet. So let's get to it. We see here that there's pieces of the puzzle that are missing. It's feeling as though there's just more. There's just supposed to be more. There should be more. It doesn't make sense. Why is there? They're just saying it's time to release yourself and step out of other people's drama. You don't need to know it all at once. If you are feeling overwhelmed, you can't sleep at night, you're having a fuzzy head, which I can kind of get, I'm seeing that disorganization as I'm trying to read this. What that's signaling to me is that you're asking too many questions, you're getting so much coming in. Just ask for what you need. What do I just need to know for today? What's the next right step forward? You know what I mean? So they do say, have patience, okay? Have some patience, because the advice is to be more balanced with the energy that's coming in. If it's kind of Sagittarius, if it's taking you all over the place and you're not, you know what I mean? Inner stability creates outer stability. Inner consistency creates outer consistency, okay? So this is very important that you have fun in the balancing of things. Listen to music while you work, or, consistently. Don't just wait for the end of the day to completely do something you love. Find a way to enjoy the moment and make what you have to do and your responsibilities more fun as you go along. And don't take on more or take on other people's responsibilities. Should you take that advice, what will happen is you'll be able to move much more quickly with logic, making decisions. The emotional energy is not going to get you hung up, and sudden changes will start entering your world. Okay? So let's find out what's coming up for your relationships. You're feeling a little codependent, meaning you're feeling very lonely, isolated, and that you got a lot on your shoulders. It seems like the overarching theme of the month. So how do you best work with that energy in your relationships is listening to your psychic energy. Okay, I should revise that. Listen to your intuitive energy. It does say psychic energy here, but psychic energy is everything out there. Now, if you listen to my channel or listen to these videos, you probably have a similar gift to my own. I'm an empath, but I also have the ability to, we all do, have conversations in spirit. Meaning loving ones that are living and past, or your angels, your guides. We're all having conversations in spirit up here, even though somebody's not in the room with you. Okay, so what can happen is if you tap into those levels, you're just getting all the noise. Okay, it's just like everyone talking at once. If you go through your own channels and just make sure you're talking to your intuition, talk to your own angels and guides for information that's just for you. Okay, I call them my adapter. I feel like some of you need coaching on working with your gift, clearly. You can book a session, a reading with me, and in readings, if there's information or tools that I can help you with, I do deliver that in, the reading itself. So either way, they do say meditation is very valuable for you to understand and find peace in the way of your relationships, so that ultimately they say that you can do more of what you love, working with others in a cooperative manner, and really finding great progress, okay, in your relationships. So your career is starting out on a good, kind, and understanding foot. So there's those in your world who are very understanding of you. They just kind of get it, and that you have a lot going on. They give you the card, psychic energy again. If you're having a hard time being focused, you may not know that you're channeling. consistently. I get it. I do. But they do say follow your heart, love of home and family. So they're kind of like, make sure you got some strong roots with home and family stuff. It'll help you stay more centered when you go to the workplace, because there's a lot of psychic energy that's coming in. And they say you can be free if you're just not seeing things clearly. I get it. I really understand what's going on here. And I can't give you all the messages in this. I wish I could. But I feel like they'd lose their integrity or confuse you more, which wouldn't help. Understand, we're having conversations in spirit up here as much as we do down here. If you don't know that, what will happen is suddenly you'll get tinged like you're worried about something, and it'll light up what you're worried about at that time. Maybe you're worried that you left the stove on. Suddenly that's all you can think about. It's somebody else's worry. It's just lighting up your area, okay? That you're worried about. So just know that you can be clear of this. They're just acknowledging, like, it's really just the fear energy, and to really make sure that, again, if you're more centered, stable at home, the more you'll have that center stability out the workplace. And should you take that advice, it'll be the card of the star and a dream come true if you believe in yourself and know that good things are coming to you. So know that it's about faith. Faith in yourself and your abilities, faith that good things will come to you, and that will bring some beautiful things into your world, okay? Then they bring you into your personal growth or your fulfillment. You've taken care of everything else, your relationships, your work. Now it's all about you at the end of the day. When you take away everything else, what do you need for yourself to feel like you got a full cup and fulfilled? And they really give you into this place of your passions, okay? They're really saying, they're calling on your confidence. They're calling on you being courageous. They're just saying, okay, act upon your plans. Okay? You want to feel fulfilled. Acknowledge where you're acting upon your plans. Act upon your instincts. That is where your fulfillment will come from. Do you understand? It is not about the psychic energy. Psychic energy is about, like, the plethora of just too much noise. Okay? Everything's energy, so you're just tapping into the everything and, like, getting everything. We need some clarity. Learn how to work through your own angels and guides only for the information that's required for you. What I do is, if I get all that confusion, I just picture a ball of light at my heart, and I respect all that energy, and I just say, oh, I respect it. This might be somebody else's experience. I respect that's their experience. And I just breathe into that, and I let it go to God, and just say, let them know if there's anything they should do. Let me know if there's anything I should do. I leave it in God's hands. And ultimately, okay, and that ties into this advice card, which is doing something different than you've done before. When a higher arcana lands as a card of advice, it's telling you to do something different than you've done before. And in this case, it's about stability and efficiency long term. Okay, take charge of the situation. Take charge of your inner space. Take charge of your spiritual space. Make some space for yourself. Make those ambitious plans that you're going to take back your space so that it's not so noisy. And what will happen is that they are saying the outcome here is there's going to be a lot of swings where it's like you're going to be having a lot of, I feel, emotional energy, spiritual energy flowing to you. And the more you create your space, the healthier it will be, so that you don't have to have these big changes in results, like major good, major bad. It's like they're going to be more consistent, stable, and centered. Okay, so they're really calling on this Sagittarius. There's definitely some of you who need more skills in that way. Do your research, go to somebody that you trust. I do work with people as well. So anyways, if I don't hear from you, I look forward to seeing you all again in March. Ciao for now.